Hi friends, we have a lot of ifs in our life. If, very small word now, if. We have got ifs every day in our life. If he comes, I will talk to him. If I have money, I will give to the poor. See that, isn't it? If I had money, I would give to the poor. If I had enough money, I would have given it to the poor. Isn't it like this? If I get a first class, I will go for higher studies. If I get a passport, I will go to a foreign country for my higher studies. Like that we have got so many ifs in our life. If is a short E sound. If. Don't say if. Say if. That's enough. If, it will be long vowel sound. It's not long vowel sound, it's short vowel sound. If. Okay, that's clear. Now, conditions I told you, you have already seen. Certain things have to happen for some other things to happen. That is if. Condition. That is, if I get married, I will have a family life. If I get like that. Isn't it? If I get a pass, or if I get first rank, I will get gold medal. Like that. If some condition is there, that has to be fulfilled. Then there will be a result, automatic result. If I work hard, I will get first rank. So condition is there. In English, we have got 4 types of conditions. You can see here on the board here. If there is a will, there is a way. If it rains, I will take an umbrella. You can see. If it rained, I would take an umbrella. If it had rained, I would have taken an umbrella. So these are the 4 types of conditions in English. First one is called as zero condition. Zero condition, what happens is, before that you should know what is the structure of this conditional sentences. There is an if clause and there is a main clause. If clause we can easily find out because it begins with the if condition. And the other one comes after a comma. What is main clause? So the general structure of conditional sentences, there's 2 parts. One part is the if sentence that begins with if. Then there is a comma. And afterwards you get the main clause, the main sentence of the main clause. So there are 2 sentences or 2 clauses, C-L-A-U-S-E-S. We have already studied these things. What is meant by clauses? Generally speaking, in a conditional sentence. Understand? Now what happens is, that is a simple structure we can say of a conditional sentence. An if clause followed by a main clause, or it can be the other way around also. A main clause followed by if clause. For example, you can very well say like this, I will take an umbrella if it rains. I would take an umbrella if it rained. I would have taken an umbrella if it had rained. There is a way if there is a will. Say look at that. You can do that also, that way. It is not necessary that you should start with if. You can start with the main clause and then continue with the if clause. That's about the structure. I told you there are four types of conditionals in English, or conditional sentences in English. First one is zero condition. That means they are facts. They are general truths. That is zero condition. Or they are habits. So there what happens is that in zero condition, what is after the difference between these conditions? In zero conditions, both the clauses will have simple present form of the verb. In both the sentences, that is the if clause and also the main clause, you will have the same tense, present simple. As you can see, if there is a will, there is a will. So, if clause, present simple, and main clause also present simple. But when you see the second one, that is, we say, possible condition. Possible condition. You can see the main, in the if clause, you have got the present simple, and the main clause you have future tense. If it rains, I will take. See the difference? In zero condition, both the sentences have present simple. In present simple, if there is a way, if there is a will, there is a will. And then second one we find, the if clause has present simple, while the main clause has future simple, you can say, will take. So if you get these two sentences, you are asked to identify which is the zero conditional and which is the possible condition. What is the point to be noted? You have to look at the verb form. Now come to the third one. What do you call probable conditions? Zero condition, possible condition, and now you have got probable. Possibility is say 50% or 20%. Or it can be a past possibility. See, look at the verb. If clause you have simple past. If it rained. Main clause, you have future past. If it rain, I would take. Instead of will, you have got would, and then of course you have got a take. Actually, that is an infinitive. Infinitive, you know how to make the infinitive. You, for example, go. What is the infinitive? To go. Take, to take. You prefix to a verb, then you will get a, what will you get? Infinitive. These are things we have already learned, so we will not waste our time on that. So here you are. Then where if you say, I would to take, you will ask me, so where is the to? We delete the to. After would, after will and so on, we delete the to. The infinitive, you can say, that infinitive, that small, the preposition we can say. And that small word, to, you can delete if the infinitive comes after will, would, can, could and so on. That is, you remember we have done this auxiliaries, model auxiliaries. Or you just remember like that, after will, would and so on, you don't have, or you delete the to of the infinitive, and then the infinitive is called a bare infinitive. bare or plain infinitive, because you have already deleted 2. So we say, if it rained, I would take an umbrella. So in possible conditions, probable condition you have, if clause has simple past, while the main clause has future past. Would plus infinitive. I would take. And look at the fourth one. Improbable condition or imaginary condition. Imaginary. You have it. If it had rained. Past perfect. See? Rains, rained, had rained. Past perfect. Where? The if clause and main clause you have got future perfect. I would have taken. I would have taken. So if it had rained, I would have taken. Future perfect in the past. But there is a future perfect in the present also. Will have taken. Now this is would have taken. If it had rained, I would have taken. You can find it here. In here. Understand? So I have got 4 types of conditions in English. 1, 0, possible, probable, improbable, or imaginary. So we'll continue with this in the next class, but before that we will take today the first one. Second, third and fourth, of course, we will take up those in the coming classes. Today we will give a bit more importance and more examples of zero condition. Why is it called zero condition? Simple. There are facts, as you can see from the examples now. They are mere facts. They don't depend on anything. They are independent fact, truth. And therefore you call them zero condition. The other conditions you have, certain things have to be fulfilled. Understand? Only then the result you can expect. Zero condition, they are facts. They are truth, general truths. They are habits. Yes. More examples I will give you. First one is the classic one. If there is a will, there is a way. See, another one is, you have got, if ice is heated, it melts. Not it will melt, it melts. If ice is heated, it melts. Understand that? Or look at the other one. If there is smoke, there is fire. We don't say if there is smoke, there will be fire. No, wrong. Into. If there is smoke, there is fire. Like if there is a will, there is a way. Not that if there is a will, there will be a way. No. Because in that case, they are what you call general statements, general truths. If you tell the truth, what happens? You are safe. If you tell the truth, simple person, you are safe. Simple person. Present simple in both clauses you will find. If you tell the truth, you are safe. If you pour water on the ground, it gets wet. If you pour water on the cloth, it gets wet. Isn't it? Anywhere you pour water, it gets wet. It's a fact. So in both clauses you have got the present simple. If you sleep well, you become fresh. Fact. If you sleep well, you will become fresh, not necessary. Why? Because these are facts, general truths. So today, although I told you about the structure of conditional clauses, also types, today, let us say our teaching point today, our learning point today is mainly zero condition. Why do you call it zero condition? Because the result doesn't depend. It automatically happens. That's right. And these zero conditionals present before us general truths, or what we call facts and habits. Listen, if there is smoke, there is fire. So what is the point to remember about zero condition? In both clauses you have present simple. That's very important, because as I have already told you by way of an introduction, the tense forms change in other types of conditions. So today remember only this much. Today, let's say you have 2 points. One, what is a conditional sentence and what is its structure? Secondly, and the main teaching point, learning point today is, what is zero condition? How do you identify a zero conditional? Look at the verb. Both verbs. Verbs in both sentences. If as well as main. You have got the present simple. I think it is clear. Okay. Right? Now we will see. Look at the whiteboard. So the right side you can see, if there is a will, there is a way, that is zero. If it rains, present simple, I will take an umbrella, that is present simple, then future simple. If it rained, I would take an umbrella, that is simple past and future past. If it had rained, I would have taken an umbrella, past perfect and past. Future, you have got a past future perfect tense. You can say future perfect in the past. Future perfect in the past. I would have taken. Because I have already told you, there is a future perfect present also. Will have taken. So this is future perfect in the past. And then I told you about, you can also change the structure. I will take an umbrella if it rains. I would take an umbrella if it rained. I would have taken an umbrella if it had rained. There is a way if there is a will. See the zero condition, possible condition, probable condition or past possibility, improbable condition or imaginary condition. Now about possible, probable and improbable we will see in detail in the coming classes. Structure, if clause plus main clause. Tense, 0 simple present in both the clauses. Possible, simple present in the if clause and simple future in the main clause. Probable, simple past in the if clause and future past in the main clause. Improbable conditions, past perfect in the main clause, if clause, and future perfect in the past in the main clause. So about further discussion we will have on possible condition, probable condition and improbable condition. Today I am sure that you are satisfied with zero condition. So once again, what is zero condition means? Zero condition states facts, truths and habits. And the special, or what you have to look for, is the form of the verb in the if clause and also main clause. In the if clause and the main clause you will have the same tense, that is present simple. I think that I have made things clear to you. We will continue with other forms, other types in the coming classes. Till then, bye.